For the first time in months, you can hear water flowing into Atascadero Lake.
We're just trying to make sure that we capture every rain event that we possibly can.
As some residents fill sandbags to shore up for El Nino rains, the dry lake bed has been soaking up every inch we've seen over the past few weeks, and it'll take 60 million gallons to fill completely.
The long-range forecast, as I understand it, is that we'll get heavier rainfall events in February, March.
And until those storms arrive, the pipe is diverting water into the lake bed.
And hopefully that will come, and those will be sustained long enough to continue to have water flowing in the creek and also the water that directly runs off into the lake from the other neighboring properties.
Still, officials say mere weeks of rain will be no quick fix for years of drought.
It's unlikely that we're going to have a full lake this summer. It took 4 years to drain it down to what it is now. So it's going to take at least that amount of time to rebound.
But locals say some wildlife flocking back to the area is a mighty good sign.
And it's amazing how fast the wild birds come back. It's like, well, last week there were some little puddles down at the end, and you know, it was like one day and then all the birds were there again.
The last time Ivan's family saw him, it was a happy occasion. They were dancing in the living room, celebrating his 16th birthday.
I have not heard anything.
Then, just like that, he was gone. Last spotted leaving his home between 11 p.m. and midnight. Detectives are trying to determine what happened in a roughly 3-hour time frame from the moment Nunez left his home until his cell phone either lost power or was turned off around 2 a.m. Police say they have no reason to suspect any foul play, though they do believe his disappearance is suspicious. A rise in violent crime throughout the city, putting a dark shadow over Ivan's case.
I wish that if somebody knows something about him, if they know where they have him, that they can look into their heart, that they can give me clues. They give me clues of my son, of his whereabouts.
His family says he's never run away from home before or gone missing. Police say they've looked into whether Nunez was involved in gang or drug activity, but haven't found evidence of either. Still, the department says they're working his case every day.
I wish there was more movement by the police, that they would find him, because I don't see movement.
Meantime, his family waits for some type of closure.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse.
Greg Baker could do little but stand back and watch the flames consume his home.
I gathered up the family and the pets, and we got them away from it, and just basically watched the show at that point.
The mercury Monday night was heading below freezing, and Greg decided to light the first fire of the holiday season.
I heard this bang sound that came from the area by where the fireplace was, and it sounded like something dropped.
He searched the home, but there was no smoke inside, no sign of trouble. Then
the wife was outside, and she goes, "Do you see what's going on the roof?" And I walked over, and I looked, and there was fire coming out of that vent in the front right there, pouring up this way. And then on the fireplace, there was fire coming out a good 3 feet above the fireplace.
$75,000 of damage later, and another $10,000 of furnishings lost. But as Greg sorted through the rubble, he was philosophical.
It's just stuff. Just stuff. We can always buy more stuff, you know. We'll be together on Christmas just like we thought we'd be in a different place, but, you know, we're together.
With the family Christmas tree and all of the holiday decorations piled up on the lawn, Greg says nothing truly important has been lost this holiday season.
Christmas is not the tree. You know, the Christmas was my family and being together, and that didn't change.